Hello everyone, it's so great that you're here. My name is Dasha, I'm 25 years old and now I'm an au pair in Hungary. Sorry for my English, because I'm still in my studying and this channel will be like my homework for improving my level. Oh, this video will be so strange. Oh my god, I'm so nervous about it, but we will see. It is my first video and I hope everything will be okay, but I think I just will cut it as much as I can and there will be just 5 minutes and that's all. No. What is this program about? I think you can find a lot of information in Google, but in other words, you are almost like babysitter. You are going to some family abroad and you have to help with kids, you have to help with cooking, maybe with cleaning, it depends on some family. This program is really popular in Germany, in France, not so popular in Hungary or the south of Europe, but if you want you can even find some families in Egypt, Brazil or so on. Oh, and of course it's popular in USA and a lot of people I know, they're moving to USA, they're looking for some family there and now they live here. Why au pair but not babysitter? Firstly, of course, it's just interesting to invite someone from abroad, from another country, from another culture, and it's really good for English for kids and for parents too, because not everybody speaks English in Hungary, for example, and in a lot of countries of Europe, and it's a really easy way for language exchange. And it's really cheaper, I think, because sometimes babysitters are really expensive in Europe, especially in Great Britain and so on. And of course, babysitters cannot live 24 hours per day in the family's house, but yes, like if you are an au pair, you have to live in their house and you can help them whenever they want. Of course, you can help in different ways. You can prepare some lunch or dinner for family. You can make some pasta or your traditional cuisine or something like this. You can help with some laundry, with some cleaning, washing. It's not necessary, it depends on your family, and of course the most important thing is children. Oh, you can help them with their homework, you can play with them, you can feed them, you can clean them, you can, if you have a driver license, you can pick up them from school and go with them to school or some swimming pool, some playground and so on. So it will be really helpful, especially if parents, both of the parents are working somewhere and it's really difficult to manage their time, their schedule, and if children don't have a grandfather, grandmother, au pair is it's just the really helpful thing in this family. And okay, where I was looking for a family, by the way, I saw only two websites, aupair.com and aupairworld.com. I will put it on description of this video. Both of them, they're almost the same, with the same profile, just some countries like one of these sites and another countries like different. Firstly, in this website you have to write some short letter for your future family. Hello, my name is Dasha, where are you from? Or why I'm looking for this opportunity, what I can to propose you, what is my hobbies, what I'm doing for my free time, and why I want to live in this country, not another one, and so on. Something about you and something maybe about family. I started my letters with the name of mother because I like when somebody calls their with their name. For example, dear Anna, my name is Dasha, blah blah blah. Dear Lila, my name is Dasha, blah blah blah. Yes. What is the next? The next thing is my personality. So, just I'm a responsible person, I'm a kind, I'm a, I don't know, easygoing person, and something like this. I had, I think, only 3 sentences in this area, and that's all. Next one is a short description of my family and friends. I wrote where my mother lives, and I wrote that I have a sister and where she living. I wrote that I have a boyfriend, but it was a little bit mistake because some family thought that okay, she will spoke with her boyfriend for the whole time. It would be really difficult for her to be so far away from him, so she will be sad for forever, and we cannot choose her. So I told my family that I have a boyfriend a little bit later. I'm curious, is it so loud or not so loud? We will see. Okay, the next thing is my education. I have a bachelor degree in information technology, information security, and I have a master's degree in philology. And it doesn't matter for families that I don't have special pedagogical, for example, degree, because it's not so important. I wrote that I finished school. I didn't wrote that was it gold medal, silver medal. It doesn't matter. One of the most important thing is what I do on your free time, because it's really a lot about your personality, and family will know who are you. So I wrote that I like reading books, I like walking, I like sport, and I think family understood that okay, I'm an active, I can do the thing with children, and I can read with them, and I can walk with them. So I will be not just in YouTube, I will be not just in computer games, but I wrote that I like computer games because a lot of family has a boy, and boys often like Minecraft, like Super Mario, and it's really good that you have some things you both like. What I wrote else? I wrote that I like traveling a lot, of course, because traveling it is one of the main things in this program. And I wrote that I was in Estonia for my volunteering project, and that's all. But I'm really interested in Hungary because I have never been there. The next it's experience, and this is the most important thing. You can write whatever you want. Maybe you was in the students council, so you worked with students. Maybe you was in a camp. Maybe you just mm, maybe you just played in a theater when you was a kid, and it's great too because you have this experience. You was an actor, and it can be okay too. Maybe you just have a brother or sister, a little brother or sister, or you just visited some kids from your neighbors, and it can be enough too, because you cannot tell that oh, I have never speak with kids, I have never played with them, I don't know who are they, but I wanna go to a country, live in your house, and manage your life with kids. Of course it will be wrong. I think I'm getting red. Okay, it just will be my first video, and it cannot be perfect, of course, but I have to start with something, right? So I wrote that I had an EVS experience, like volunteer in Estonia, work in a youth center. I wrote that I worked in students council. What else? Yes, I wrote about theater. I wrote that I'm a math tutor for 8 years, and it's really great that I can be with kids in formal way. And the last thing here is your motivation. Traveling, of course, but please don't start with this thing. You can write that you wanna have this experience for your future education. Maybe it's a challenge for you. I wrote that I want to be in international environment because I'm from Russia and it's really difficult to find some foreigners. But when I lived in Estonia, I found out a lot of friends from Germany, from Turkey, and I love to speak with them in English. I love to exchange our culture. We did a cultural evening together, and yes, I just wanted to do it again. Okay, there were really a lot of families. Firstly, you have to choose what country are you interested in. For example, I chose Sweden, Norway, Hungary, Luxembourg, and I think that's all. So you have to understand, is it possible for you to prepare some visa in this country or not? There are a lot of families in Germany because this program is really popular there. But for example, for visa to Germany, you have to have A2, I think, or A1 or A2 level of Deutsch or of German. So I started someday and I was studying for 1 week, but it was really difficult because I understood that there are a lot of families from different countries and maybe I will choose some different one. Why I have to spend a lot of time for my German. And yes, I just finished. Now I'm okay, totally okay with this. So when I prepared my profile, I just started to send a lot of letters every day to a lot of families. I sent maybe more than 20, 30 letters every day, and yes, they started to answer me, and it was, to be honest, during the Ukraine-Russia war, and I didn't hide the time from Russia, but it was okay for for most of them. Okay, and finally, just 1-2 minutes about interview. I had only one interview. Firstly, I wanted to go to some Germany family, but yes, German language is really difficult for me, and I found this Hungarian family, and now I'm living in their house. So we just, I don't know, we just saw each other, we just had a short conversation about who we are. I saw their kids. They told me about their schedule, for example, how they think I will live here, what time I will wake up, what should I do before going to school, what I have to do after school and maybe during the evening. And yes, I told them why I want to go to Hungary, what experience I have. Of course, they read about it in my profile, but I just repeated and they understood that okay, it wasn't lie or she just prepared really good. And yes, after one interview, I was chosen. But my advice, if you are really afraid of going abroad to some family you don't know, you have to have maybe 2 or 3 conversation by Skype, by Discord, by WhatsApp, just for being sure. Okay, so yes, I'm here for 1 month and I'm really looking forward to my first vacation. See ya!